Hello. Happy Labor Day weekend. Thank you for joining me on this 3-day weekend. It's really hot out though, so we were gonna go do something, but my kids are complaining with a little walk in this heat. So, and plus the air quality is not that good. So today's class is gonna be strength and toning our bodies. Jasmine, Abigail, and Roseanne, welcome. Okay, and also, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, like the video and share with friends. And thanks again to all of you Patreons who make this possible for me to share with everybody on YouTube and platforms. Okay, let's get started. Let's go ahead and reach our arms up, make fists and circles, interlace, and press it straight up. And then bring it down, and then bring it forward, palms forward, bring it straight up. One more time, and up. And let's just take a side bend, making fists with the hand on top. Oh, hello, Courtney McGraw and Fernanda Mendoza. Welcome. Also in Smoky Mammoth. Oh, yeah, we have fires here too, Courtney. It's not fun. Okay, other side here. Just bowing over if you can get the knee to the nose. Lift and Nathan. We're just going to take a little twist in one direction and then in the other direction. Okay, yeah, if you have a knee strain, take it easy and just listen to your body. Modify when needed and pad up your knee. So it'd be good to get a blanket. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. We're just going to connect to our breath, closing our eyes for a moment. On the inhale, let your belly expand. And then on the exhale, let it relax down towards your spine. Inhale, nice deep breath in. And full breath out. All right, slowly begin to deepen your breath. Breathing all the way up and holding your breath at the top just for a few seconds. Opening your mouth, blowing it out. Inhaling through your nose. Holding it at top. And then opening your mouth. And then last time, hold it a little longer if you can. Lift your chest, take the sides of your neck back. Just trying to reset our stress levels here. So if it doesn't cause you stress, hold it in. Ten more slow seconds. And open your mouth, blow it out. Hands in front of your heart, drop your gaze, and take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead and start on our backs today. Okay, and then we're just going to take our feet and walk them slightly away from us with the heels down and the toes up. So this will make us activate our hamstrings and glutes when we go up. So if you want, you can bring your elbows straight down, or you can just bring your hands to the floor or facing each other, okay? So we're gonna press down and lift up, and then tap it down, pressing down, filling your glutes, filling your hamstrings, and down, pressing down and up. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And slowly lower down. You're going to bring your feet closer in, and we're going to do about 8 or 10 more. So lift all the way up, tapping it down and up, strengthening your hamstrings and your glutes. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to bring it up, and you're going to bring it down, down, up and up, down, down, little pulses, up and up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Should be kind of burning now. 3 more, down, up, down, up. Last one, down, up and up. Hold it here. Go ahead and clasp yourself. Hands underneath. Walk your shoulders together. Hi, Lily. Welcome. See if you can press your hands down or the arms down into the floor. Bring your feet closer together. And from here, you can either straighten the leg here or straighten it up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Come on down. Draw the knees into your chest. And we're just going to go side to side a little bit, feeling it in your low back. Little stretch in the low back. You can straighten the top leg. Just do like 3 on each side here. 3, 2, and last one. Hands behind your head. We'll do a lift your head and shoulders, and we're going to do bicycle here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and pause. Catch your breath. Let's do it again for 10, 9, chin away from the chest, 7, elbows wide, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. And then let's go ahead and stretch into the hamstrings. Hands behind. Just feeling the hamstrings quickly here. Switch. All right, you're going to rock up. Hands behind you. The fingers can point forward or out to the side. So you're going to just dip the elbows back for tricep dip. So lifting up, you're going to just dip down like this. So let's just dip 2 times, 1, 2. Then we're going to kick up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So dip 2 times, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want, you can go faster like this. 2 dips, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to you. 2 dips, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 dips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come onto all fours here. Little dropping your belly, looking up. Exhale, round your back. Tuck the tailbone under. Dropping your belly, looking up. Rounding your back. Tailbone under. Little cat-cow here. All right, feet together. And let's go ahead and take your right leg out. Lift it straight up. Opposite arm extends. Nice and long. Stretching your toes away from your fingers. And let's bring elbow to knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch it out. Turn over to your left and kick it away. All right, other side. Stretching the calf. Lifting up. Firing the glutes. And also the erectors on your back, your core, and your balance. Extending, stretching your toes and fingers away from each other. And let's bring elbow to knee if you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And turn to your right, catch your foot and kick it away. And release. Let's come on down to your belly. So you can have your hands flat down in Sphinx pose. Tops of your feet on the floor, or you can come into Cobra right now. If you're ready for Cobra, roll your shoulders back and down. Lengthen the crown of your head up, and then you can do a little spinal twist looking over your left shoulder. Make sure there's no pinching in your low back, and then looking over the other side. Get back to center and downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet. So bend the left knee. Try to take your right heel to the floor. And then bend the right knee. Try to take the left knee to the left heel to the floor. All right, let's bring your right leg forward between your hands. Your left leg forward between between your hands. And just hang here. Relax your neck. You can grab opposite elbows if you can't touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, you can slowly walk your hands off the mat over to the left. You can be on fingertips. Relax your neck. If you can't touch the floor, just grab opposite elbows. Other side, over to your right. Back to center. Let's bend the left knee and twist. And bend the right knee and twist. And circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. So our posterior chain should ideally be our strongest part of our body, our hamstrings, glutes, and back. So let's strengthen it. The way you do that, the feet are kind of outer hip width distance apart. You're going to shift the weight into your heels, and then your hips are going to go back. The knees stay over the ankles, but they're unlocked. Okay, so you can even lift the front toes up. If you can't see your toes, that's mean you need to scoot your knees back. They shouldn't be over your toes. They should be over your ankles, your knees. Hips back, weight in your heels. So look, you only have to come a little bit forward, like 15 degrees, maybe 45 degrees. Definitely not 90 degrees. Okay, so at the most, let's probably do 45 degrees. Okay, and then from there, we're going to take our hands behind us, squeeze between the shoulder blades. You might feel, keep your chest lifted and brace your low back and your core. If you're able to go stronger, you can take the arms in front of you and lean your hips further back as if you're sitting on a tall stool. And then you'll feel even more weight driving back there. The back should be getting really tired. That's when you're doing it right. You can always come back to this one. Let's bring hands like chicken on the side, little chicken and wings. And we're going to pop up and down, little good mornings, hinging here at the hip. So feeling our back, our hamstrings, and our glutes working. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good job. Now let's go ahead and take your hips, swing it to one side, and we'll take a side bend. So hand can be on the hip, or you can slide it down. Back to center. Side bend, other side. If you're flexible, you don't have to, but you'll slide your hand down. Okay. Then we're going to have our feet hips width distance and do kind of like a chair pose, but then we're going to do a little curtsy here, like you're saying a curtsy. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for coming. Curtsy down, bend your knees. If you need help, you can interlace your finger over the thigh, and you don't have to go down as far. This helps to work the hips, the glutes, your legs. do 3 more on each side, building up a little heat. 2 more on each side. Last one. Okay, now we're going to face forward. Circle the arms. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's take your right leg back. Left leg back. Nice strong plank. Lower to your left elbow, your right elbow. And then bring your hand, left hand, right hand for 3. Coming down for 2. And one more time, building our strength into forearm plank. Let's hold it for 10 breaths. If you need to, you can come down anytime. Really pressing down with the forearms. Okay. 3 more breaths here. Okay, bring your knees to the floor. And come on into Cobra. Roll your shoulders back and down. Press into the tops of your feet. And maybe look up if it feels okay for you, or else just take the back of your neck in line with your spine. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Bring knee to nose. Take it back. Knee to nose. Take it back. Knee to nose. Last time. And bring it forward between your hands. Stay in your lunge. And then let's step forward, forward fold. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Circle the arms. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. And just once here. Elbow down, and then hand and hand. And then you can lower to your belly. Point your toes. Come up for Cobra. And downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, connecting to the core. Knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. For 3, 2. Last one. And let's bring it forward between your hands. And then step forward, forward fold. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Circle the arms, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. You're going to walk, step, or jump both feet back. Lower to chaturanga halfway if you can. Find a cobra and a downward dog. Right leg lifts. You're going to bring it forward for high lunge. Come on up. So the back heel is lifted. Rooting down through your feet, feeling nice and grounded and strong. Come down. Since it's strength today, I want you to bring the knee behind the ankle, if you can. Good. And hold it here, nice and steady and balanced. So if you feel balanced, see if you can grab your left wrist, pull it straight up and over to the right without falling. Fanning out the whole side of the ribs and the hips, the left side. If you can keep the balance here, lift and lower that back ankle down, up and down. Do 3 more, 2, and 1, and release. And we'll bring the left hand down, easy twist. Take it back. Lower to chaturanga, cobra, or up dog is lifting your thighs off the floor if it feels okay for you. And then downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. You'll bring it forward. Spin the back heel down. Come on up for crescent. Root your feet down. Left hip back. And for today, see if you can bring the ankle behind the knee behind the ankle. So you can work more in strength on that left posterior side here. So finding your balance. See if you can grab your right wrist, pull it straight up and fan it over to your left. Keep it there. If you're able to, we're going to lift and lower only the back ankle for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Windmill, take the right hand down, easy twist. And we're going to step it forward, forward fold. Circle the arms up. You're going to bend your knees, and I'm going to face forward so you can see. Bend your knees, sink your hips for chair pose. So it looks like this, chair pose. I'll turn diagonal so you can see what I'm going to do. So from here, again, strengthening, you're going to load up your left foot and tap the right tippy toe out. And back to center, load up your right foot and tap the left toes out to the side. So load up and tap, load and tap. So keep on doing that, building the strength in our lower body here. Tap your left and tap your right foot out to the side. Come back into chair. Tap the left one out. Let's do 2 more on each side. Tap, tap. 1 more on each side. Tap and tap. All right. And then interlace your fingers behind you. Press the knuckles in your low back and come forward. Try to extend the knuckles up to the sky. Get hands to the floor, bend your knees. Walk, step, or jump back. Lower to your belly. Find a cobra and a downward dog. Feet together, right leg lifts. Bend it and stack it. Lift your knee, look under the left underarm. Let's bring it forward. Spin the back heel down, warrior 1. Come on up. Warrior 1. Left elbow over right. Eagle arms. Lift your elbows, hands away from the face. If you have a back bending practice, feel free to find a little back bend in your upper spine. And then building your legs into warrior three. You can either keep your eagle arms as you find warrior three legs, or you can interlace your fingers over the thigh here and find warrior three legs, or you can go to a table or furniture and wall and find warrior three legs. So you want to take a look at the feet behind you. You want them facing straight down. So you have that internal rotation. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the floor. Standing splits. So we're going to bend both knees. We're going to tap the middle of our calf and strengthen by straightening both legs. And tap for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. And if you like, you can take your right hand behind the calf for standing splits. Trying to straighten the legs, pressing into the calf, trying to straighten the leg and squeeze the left glute. And then let's go ahead and bend the back knee over to your right for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Come have a seat. Hands behind you, lift and lengthen. And then you're going to twist over to your right. You can take elbow past the knee if you like. And release. Untangle your feet. You can find Navasana. You can do straight legs. I need a blanket. Ever since the kids, ever since the epidural. Okay. So Navasana, if you can. You can grab your feet, lift your chest. And release. Let's come on down. So you can do downward dog. Let's inhale through the nose and open the mouth and blow it out. Let's bring your feet together. Lift your left leg straight up. Bend it and stack it. Open up your hips. Look under the right underarm. And let's bring it forward. Spin the back heel down, other side, warrior one. And let's take right elbow over left. You can stay here lifting the elbows shoulder height, taking hands away from the face. Or you can do a thoracic back bend, just the upper spine, lifting the elbows, looking up. All right, warrior three legs. So if you want to keep the eagle arms, you're taking the elbows into your sternum and you're lifting that back leg. So pressing through the foot, or you can fly the arms out to the side or forward for the full Virabhadrasana 3. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your hands to the floor. We're going to build some strength in that left quad especially. We're going to bend the knee and tap the back of your calf for 6. Straighten as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And let's hold it out for standing splits. You can hold it here if your balance is challenged, or you can bend the standing leg. Take your left hand behind the calf and press into the calf as you try to straighten that leg. Try to bring your forehead closer to your shin, squeezing the right glutes, pointing the toe. And then you're going to bring that knee over to your left. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Lift your chest, inhale. Oh, yeah. And twist. Got a OB/GYN doctor online telling me about the epidural doesn't cause my back problems, Lily. Like an IV. Yeah. So anyways, I had a hard labor, 36 hours, and then they did emergency epidural, but I think they did it wrong because when they put it in something with the bone, I think they stabbed it wrong and they had to redo it. And so it hurts now. Every time I sit on my tailbone, it hurts. I need a pad up. Anyways, that's TMI. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and... So you can do your Navasana if you like, or you can come down and do this one. Pull, pull, switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Hands behind. Rock on up. And let's take a quick puppy pose, a little break here. Reaching your arms over your head. If you're more flexible, you can do knees, chest, chin. Okay. And since today is strength, we are going to strengthen our shoulders, the strength and stability of our shoulders, interlacing the fingers. So when you interlace the fingers, it's wobbly, the base, because the pinky at the bottom is, lower than the other one. So if you like a stable base, you can rainbow your pinkies. So one is rainbowed around the other, like a cinnamon roll. So when you press down, it's more stable. Okay. And then elbows come down and they're right under the underarms. a little more narrow than the shoulders. And you come up into your dolphin pose, pressing down with the elbows, especially the forearms. The head should not be touching the floor. You can stay here. You can attempt to do a couple of dolphin push-ups, and that is just like this. You're gonna rock forward, and then back. So it's strengthening into your shoulders. So listen to your body. If you can just do two, then just do two and hang out in dolphin. Or you might be able to pop more than two out. Let's do two more if you're with me here. All right. And let's drop to the knees. Take your right arm up. Oh, make a fist in circles. Let's thread the needle. Isometrically pulling the arm back, the right arm back, maybe reaching up. If you want to do a little more, left leg can reach up and forward and down into your hand or down onto the floor. And if you're able to go a little more, hands behind you, roll your shoulder back. And release. Other side. Left arm up, make a fist in circles. And thread the needle. Isometrically dragging the left arm back. And maybe it feels so good you just want to stay here, and that's totally okay. If you want to try a little challenge, raise your right arm to the top of your mat, straighten the right leg, slowly lift it up, and bring it forward, maybe right into your hands. If you feel balanced, you might be able to lift the arm on top and roll it behind your back. Roll the shoulder open. And release. Okay, let's pop into downward dog. Let's take your right leg forward and we're going to spin out. Heels in, toes out. Heels in, toes out. Okay, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. We're going to squat down into goddess pose here. And you're going to take your elbows together, glue your forearms together, and all of your fingers together. Heels in, toes out. And then you're going to lift your elbows up and down with your forearms glued together, up and down, up and down, up and down. See, I'm getting it up as high as my underarm without letting go of the glue between my arms. See if you can do that. Up and down. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. And shake it up. Shake it up. Okay. Heels and toes out. And we're going to bring your forearm to the thigh. Try to keep both knees bent for this one. If you're able to drop it lower, you can. So try to keep both knees bent in horse stance. So you kung fuers out there, horse stance, that strong, strong stance. Elbow to the thigh here, or fingertips down. Both legs are down in horse stance. Don't straighten the opposite leg. So if you need to, you're back up here, which is fine, as long as you have that base. Do one more on each side. So you can do this if you like, or bring your hand down, whatever works better. All right. Now let's parallel your feet. Take your hips back. For Prasarita, let's just take a little hold here. If you can put some weight on the top of your head, that's good. If you need a block, you can do it with a block. Lift and lengthen. You're going to twist over to one side, super straight, and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Try to turn the whole torso to your left or your right. Do 3 more. 3, 2, last 1. All right, let's take it down. All right, let's go ahead into a low lunge. So if you need to pad up your knees, who is it? Courtney that said she's having some knee strain. Make sure you pad up your knees. Take your right foot forward, interlace your fingers, and bring your hips forward. So you can hold a static stretch about your 60-80%, or you can kind of bounce a little in it and then back off and bounce a little in it. Fingertips down, and we're just going to straighten the front Ardha Hanuman, drag it back, maybe fold over, or you can just rock it forward and back like this. If you can't touch the floor, you can do it like this, forward and back, but I want you to dig the heel in and pull it back. Dig it in, pull it back, dig it in, pull it back. If you can get your fingers on the floor, even better. And let's do last one here. Ardha Hanuman, heels digging in, dragging it back. And if you're able to fold over the leg, even better. All right. And then from here, you're going to come up and you're going to lean forward. See if you can take your elbow to the knee on the same side and just reach back. See if you're able to catch your foot. Pull it in. This one's kind of tricky because the balance. So just know that. Other side. Low lunge. Pressing into the back knee, lifting up through the crown of your head. You can go back and forth or just stay here and breathe. And if you're ready to dynamically move between the two poses, Ardha Hanuman and no lunge, you can pull it back, Ardha Hanuman. And one more time. Heel down, toes up, dragging it back as you fold over, forehead towards the shin. Right. Now we're going to come into, or you can do lizard pose. So let's bring our right foot forward. And we're going to wiggle it out to the side here. So you can come on straight arms and a flat foot, or you can lift the toes, rock onto the edge of your foot, and you can make the stretch deeper if you come down to your forearms. You can lift the back knee at any time or set it down at any time. Just breathe deep into your low belly or the part that you feel the stretch. Most people feel in the right hip, outer hip, or even the joint. Some people might even feel it on the left side though, if you're really tight on the left hip flexors. So it's just wherever you're tightest. All right, then left forearm comes down, turn towards your right. You can just stay here, pressing this knee away, or you can bend the back leg and maybe catch your foot. If you can, pull it in. And release. And then other side, left leg comes forward. So it can be flat if you like. You can lift the back leg up if you like. Or you can lift the front toes, rock onto the edge of the front foot and come on down to your forearms. And just breathing deep and feeling the part of your body that you feel the stretch, breathe into that. Right forearm down, turn to your left and grab it. Pull it in. release. Okay. Let's do Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Knees out wide. You can press your knees even lower with your elbows. You can make a more of a diamond shape, and you can fold your head into your arches of your feet if it's able to touch. Perfect. And then take your foot here. You can just rock it side to side, holding onto the bottom of your ankle here. Other side, you can rock it side to side. If you're more flexible, take it in the elbow crease there and have the shin parallel to the floor as you rock. So you may or may not be able to do half lotus. Taking one of your ankles over your thigh, maybe that's good for you today. Maybe you can lift up your ankle here and your shin and pull it straight up. Dorsiflex both feet. Make sure it's not hurting your knees. Otherwise, get out of it. We'll close our eyes. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Surrendering to your practice. Noticing how you feel in your body after your yoga class today. And take your hands in front of your heart and press your namaste hands into your heart center as you smile and feel blessed. And smile and feel gratitude. And with gratitude for our practice here together, let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the class, please give it a thumbs up. And again, my goal is to reach 500 subscribers. We're getting close, 430 something. So please continue telling your friends and sharing my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. If you're watching from a different platform, please like my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Okay, bye.